Okay, welcome back to a new video, and I'm sorry about just a couple days ago that I cannot upload a lot of video. So anyways, just getting started, and the next one is Nilou, Ningguang, and Noelle. And this is their scores, and I'm going to explain with Nilou from the start. So I don't have Nilou, but she pretty much works like Cafe does. She's instantly going to explode Dendro Core if you have that if you do the skill 3 times, if I not remember. And I think 3 times, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong. And if you have that effect, you can instantly explode Dendro Core and do damage. And I think I opened it in here. Yes. She's actually quite good in the table in way she works, but the problem with her unique way to play is she's actually have one drawbacks. The drawbacks is she needs used to play with nahida. And I'm kinda not fond on characters that need play with nahida if they can also play with other if neither can play with other teams, which I'm going to instantly say Hyper Bloom. And basically the problem with Nilou, like all of her drawbacks is basically in Nahida, and that's why I give her limitation is on A and flexibility on B, because mainly you're going to play her with Nahida. Why you cannot play with other characters? You can play with Traveler, with Dendro Traveler, but I'm going to say it is not that great. I'm just going to say it instantly. Is not that great, and I don't think you're going to play with other characters. And this also scale with her HP. If I'm not wrong, you need her HP to be very huge. And usually I see people actually have their HP around 60, or I think 60, yeah, basically 60. And it's still not enough to get this 400%. If this is even, I think it's 100% possible, because I see people have like 80k, which is kind of stupid. So it's probably possible, but it's pretty much hard. And for consolation, is kind of okay. Not that like crazy, but just good. For a 6 star, is good. That's why I put potential at A. And for exploring, just kind of meh, because yes, you kill enemies so fast, but the problem is you need healing, because you also getting damage. Yeah. And I think that is her also main problem, because you probably need Paichu or Yao Yao in most situations. And that's why Nilou is have her final score 11, which if if we if I check location is below 1000, is around here. Okay, my tail is parking. Okay, and it's around here. And let's go to next is Ningguang. Okay, Ningguang is not good, and I'm going to say that it's not good. And remember, even though it's not good, and even though it's still below here or somewhere here, is absolutely not. It's not. It doesn't mean you cannot play her. You can play her, but it will be kinda painful to play it. Yeah, just that. Just be mentally prepared to play Ningguang, to be honest, because for I think she's probably one of the lowest DPS out here, other than Freminet. Yeah, Freminet is bad because she's just bad. Yeah, because he is physical, while Ningguang is the same situation, but I do going to admit she's still kinda okay in some teams, and you absolutely can clear with her, like her playing as a hyper. Yeah, you can play it, and therefore for me this is how I'm going to say that. To interpret the score, I'm just going to say for single target, she's okay, not very good, but okay. But for AoE, it's lackluster. Yeah, just no, just no. Probably I actually kinda very generous. It can be F, to be honest. And for flexibility, she's pretty painful. You need Bennett, and any characters who have Bennett kinda get caveat a little bit. Yeah. And this is her final score, and we can see her location is below Toy. And let's put her in below Toy in here. And next one is Noelle. And Noelle is also a Geo DPS, but she's not only just a Geo DPS, she's actually okay. And because the introduction of Furina, she's much better now. Like in for me, she's actually quite I actually more fun to play Noelle than playing Ito in like current state. Yeah, current state of meta this time. Because Noelle as a character you can actually play but you can actually build her like this, because if you try to build Ito with normal gladiator is you need more depth, because I remember I think it Ito needs a higher more depth, I think. Let me check. Okay, where is Ito? Yeah, I think, yeah, you can see is that's why probably if you build Ito gladiator it's kind of bad, so that's why I think that's other way to interpret. But other than that, Noel also have a healing capability, and that is instantly going to literally say F you to Ito, because funfair points need moving health, and because Noel also can healing with Furina, you absolutely going to play pretty much having a full stack at least for 7 seconds or 6 seconds, at least at most, to be honest, at most. And because you playing with Furina, that's a caveat a little bit. You can see because you need Furina, other characters can use Furina basically. So why play Noelle? That is other question you can take. Her potential is very strong. She's pretty have a pretty strong potential. If I have to show you, her C6 is very strong. It's increased by 50% of death. Yes, it's pretty much literally surpass the Ito amount death percent. But the problem with Ito, I think Ito also can use Gladiator. To be honest, I think that is quite bullshit. Yeah, to be honest, House of Opulence is kinda sucks. Just don't farm it. Anyways, to be honest, her potential is pretty strong. Not as game working as like other characters like Farusan, Lynette, maybe not Bennett, but for me, Bennett is very strong. C6 is very strong. But I think, to be honest, for a potential, is still not enough as meta defining like Lynette and Farusan in one way or another. And Noelle, because she's basically just a DPS, that's why her main usage, well, if her DPS sucks, yeah, well, bye bye, just that. And her final score is A, and her location is below Chiori. Oops, why I opened that? Okay. Why open my other Google Chrome? Where is Chiori? Yeah, here's Chiori. And there you go. And I think that is for this video. And remember, if you have any question about anything in here, just ask. If you think that I'm wrong, we can discuss it. It's okay. Because remember, this is as a meta purpose defining characters. And as another note, as another note, remember when I say 5-star like Kazuha, Argentino, why Ayato is higher? Because they are more deserving in there. Because there are more usage and not just one usage. Ayato have a lot of usage while this one just barely have any use. I think that's it, to be honest. And anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and as usual, and the next one is Gigi, Raiden, Razor, and Rosaria. Yeah, 4 of this. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.